peoples, stuff is happening. And by stuff, I mean Until Dawn, which is, we're in October. Why not? Right, Layman?
Yeah, precisely. When in October, bust out the horror games. I mean, it's kind
Exactly.
of internet law.
That's right. So we're gonna play this, and we're gonna do some bad stuff to teenagers. It's completely in a video game, so it's okay. It's okay. They're just fiction. They don't have
Absolutely.
feelings. Um, that said, let's get to it. I don't know if anybody. I'm sure this game is not like new or anything, so it's just basically we're playing a horror story. Yes, do it. We're playing a horror story. Um, that is choose your own ending kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how that works out. The choices do matter in this game.
Yeah. Ba basically the most, basically the most good-looking choose-your-own-adventure game.
It really is, and like I said, the choices matter because there are a lot of choose your owns that I've played where it does not matter. They'll try and like bait you with that whole like it matters when you do a choice, and then it just takes you to the same kind of endings. It's not like that. This matters, um, like to a ridiculous degree sometimes. Like there's definitely going to
Yeah.
be things where you're like that was an issue, but there you go.
There we go. Yeah. Also, good news for those who were wondering last time. I figured out the hosting thing now, so for at least for this stream, I'm hosting Blake's stream on my channel as well, which is a really cool thing that you could do on Twitch.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Oodles. We're in a creepy cabin. Nothing's gonna go wrong here.
Nothing whatsoever.
We are
All
very
right.
safe. Hello, everyone. I'm not seeing chat stuff showing up yet, so I don't know if the chat is like not working on video or if whatever. But if you guys can see it, that's all I
Hmm.
really care about.
God, I can't believe you actually did this.
Yes. Yeah, it's not working on. I'm not seeing either of the
Deserves it.
channel's chats show up, so I guess this must just be like
I'm just looking
new
at
Twitch glitches or whatever.
As long as people can watch, I'm good. I can see it on my computer that you guys are talking about. And if any of you are concerned about the plot, I have the subtitles turned on. But if you're missing stuff, basically there are teenagers who are about to do evil teenager things. You get a bunch of
As you do.
good-looking teenagers in a secluded cabin. They're either sleeping together or playing a horrible prank. And in this instance, it's a horrible prank. Not nice. Let's embarrass a girl just because we can.
Well, I mean, they're like college age here, so I mean, you kind of have to. Like, guys, everybody gets hazed when they first join the group. It's not that it's a rite of passage, man.
I think there's hazing, and then it's just like you're inspiring some kind of Carrie-esque problem.
Did you see that? Dad said
Uh,
it
it,
would be us this weekend.
at least it's showing the amount of people watching the stream, that number.
I can
So
see that. That's cool.
some
That's good
stuff is
to know.
working.
Oh, Twitch, how you tease me. So we're walking. We're a cute girl and probably a little bit. I think this is a little bit underdressed for a blizzard, but maybe she's warm-blooded for now.
Yep, maybe.
Ominous
I'm actually
music.
gonna try something, see if that doesn't make the chat show up real quick.
Okay. Everyone looks like they're drunk here. That's cool. Be drunk. Oh, we can touch stuff. Pick up the note and use your hand to wobble it around. Ooh. Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it. Come to the guest
Yeah.
room at 2 a.m. Mike XXX. Uh-oh.
Oh my
And
God.
the horrible pickup lines
What did our
commence.
naive sister get herself into now?
I feel like if someone sent my sister that, I wouldn't be like, oh, my sister's so naive. Ooh, I better, she needs a talking to. I'd be like, no, that sounds like she might get herself into some trouble. Maybe I need to help her.
Yeah,
little-
maybe just a little.
It's a little disaffected, twin sister. Let's look outside. we're locked in our own house. That's always good. There's never anything bad about any of this. Let's look around. This house is so nice. Let's go look at some drunk dudes. These guys are very helpful right now.
Yeah.
Use the object stick to look around. Pick up this alcohol.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've
I don't
outdone
think
us
he can
all.
hear me.
Yeah.
Is he
I don't think
alive?
the game will-
Got your nose?
Glad you could make it.
I don't think the game will let him hear you at this point.
Oh, Andrea, no intense sobbing. I hope nothing like this happened to you, because this is kind of jacked up. I know this much.
Mm-hmm.
If it did, then I will find whoever did it.
She's taking her shirt off.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Really? A selfie
Yes,
stick?
remember-
I already don't like these kids.
Yeah, but seriously though, we have a very particular set of skills.
Exactly.
We will find you.
Mostly
and
it's
we will
Googling.
haze you.
It's mostly Googling. I'll be honest. But I like how she said someone else is a jerk, even though she kind of let that happen. And she ran outside without a coat. She's going to die of exposure.
Yeah, exposure. That's what she'll die of.
We're going to go
I
find the
don't know
others.
what's gonna happen next in the game. No, what?
We're going to go find the others because my brother was, my game brother was very much unconscious from alcohol poisoning.
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han. What did you do?
We just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks!
It wasn't serious.
Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Also, get used to Emily, people. She's the Clarissa of this game,
Oh,
essentially.
God, Emily. Oh, I forgot that there's, like, quick time events in this, like, galore. Whoops! We're gonna go the fast way? That might be a bad idea. Ah! I'm so nervous about the bad things I'm going to do. There's gonna be mistakes made.
Well, that'll just make the stream more fun.
It's going to make the choices fun, too. Here's the other thing. If you jack up the QuickTime events, that is also a decision that you're going to make. It's going to mess
Yeah.
everything up.
Yeah, it doesn't rewind until just before the decision. No, that has impacts on the story.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we've just ran into some antlered dudes. I like how I couldn't think of the word for deer. That's a bad sign.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, and there's swears aplenty. It's already warned on my channel for this, but just preparing anyone with sensitive ears. These are
Yeah.
teenagers, young adults.
Yeah. Well, they're movie teenagers.
Yeah, exactly.
But still,
they're
same-
really
the same-
30.
Pretty much.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cell phone
You know, like,
action.
I know we know all y'all in the chat can handle a bit of colorful language, but just for anyone else watching this who might not, just here's your warning right now.
Just warning again that they don't have very clean mouths. It's very, very hard to listen to. Over the murder, I mean. That's a little bit rough
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, the murder's fine. Like everybody does a little murder every now and then. It's like a fun weekend, but no, the swearing, that's what you gotta watch out
Walk
for.
faster. Walk faster. Where's the run button? Walk faster, my ass. Like,
Hello? Hello?
we want to walk way faster. Ooh, a thingy. What? Oh, that's nice. Some crafting. Some Etsy store stuff. About dying. Like every other Etsy store thing. Well, that doesn't look good for somebody.
Yep.
I like how she just kind of casually saw that. If I picked up something that gave me a vision of someone falling to their death, I feel like I might take that a little bit worse. Kids these days.
And it also appears that in the chat tonight, the the role of Chandra will be played by Laura's overprotective grandmother.
Lara Croft would be great in this. She'd be like, look, I just fought some really old ancient samurai type warriors, so this is just kind of whatever for me.
Oh, she would have none of the nonsense.
I don't think she... Well, she would be okay with running out with little clothing, though. She's done that.
Yeah. That's kind of her shtick at this point.
Don't cry, Ghost July. The crying... it's only just begun. You wait.
Yes. There will be many reasons to cry in this game.
Run! Dang it, you tripping fool. And you dropped your phone. Now we can't update on Twitter what's going on.
Oh, right, mother. My mistake. Sorry, Lady Croft.
That's right. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Maybe we should look where we're going and turn your back to a cliff. That'll teach you.
Yeah. And don't forget to keep your high heels on when you run. That helps you run faster.
I'm just sad we lost our phone.
Gives your legs more stride.
Oh my god. There's fire-breathing monsters at the top. Whoa, okay.
Yep.
What kind of awful choice is that? Drop her. No, that's horrible. Drop your sister or let go and you both die. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be okay from that.
Yeah, hashtag bad case of the Mondays.
We can't hashtag because we lost our phone. We can't hashtag anything. Hashtag fall into our deaths. Hashtag stupid. Hashtag the worst day ever. Like, you can't do it. Our phone is gone. Getting murdered, LOL. That is really great.
Yeah.
There are a few things I need to
So much fun.
Oh, and yeah, this guy, Peter Stormare.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his segments are fun to watch. He just goes all out with this role.
I like his facial expressions. I like that one. That was pretty good.
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future.
To the future.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you.
He's so sinister. He's all up in your face, too.
You have committed to commence with this game. This is significant.
Oh my gosh, Joe.
Help you see it through.
So many hashtags.
Sometimes these things can be.
I saw that, Andrea, and no comment, because she frequents this. So, no. What? Never. Huh?
You will always find a way to work through it.
Well, you know, except when she does that one thing. What? Did I say that out loud? I mean, I love my sister. Totally, yeah.
Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me
Yeah. Hashtag. That one's actually clever.
It's so meta. Hashtag.
Yes.
We're gonna-
All of the meta.
We're gonna pick up a thing and be analyzed. All right. Also, I'm gonna try to remember to read what people are writing in the chat because I realize I'm kind of talking to myself in a creepy way, which isn't, unusual, but.
Yeah, if you don't get around to it, I probably will.
Shaky. I like doing this. I just like twisting my hand with the picture in it. I'm sure in real life this would look super weird. All right, we're being psychoanalyzed. What was the thing in this picture that bothered us? How did it make me feel? Super happy and not creeped out at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like
Also, the only right answer here is that the artist's brushstrokes are terrible. Like, did they actually let him into art school with work like this?
You've
Atrocious.
Just killed his dream. The scarecrow doesn't bother me as much. I don't have a scarecrow issue.
Then why does it make you feel uneasy? I mean, is there something in the house?
The house is creepy. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
house. Creepy abandoned farmhouse thing.
Yeah. Although I'm surprised there hasn't been a choice for those creepy eyes in the bottom left corner. Or am I the only one who sees those?
Oh, I see them now. Wow. Good eye. No pun intended.
Source of your fear
The psychologist feels like a bobblehead. You know what, Andrea? I think that's a little bit of like Peter Stormare's like acting style. I don't know if you've seen I don't know if you've seen him in what do you call it? A lot of his stuff. But I'm thinking particularly like he played the devil in that movie that they did that they're calling Constantine with Keanu Reeves, and he was pretty great in that. And the movie itself wasn't really bad. I just think, you know, as a complete nerd about stuff, they shouldn't have called it Constantine because it was kind of just an action supernatural thing. It really wasn't anything really related to the source material. She said dorkily.
Also, hello, Lano. Glad you could finally make it to a stream again.
Hey, Lano. I love this music, by the way.
Yeah, like, this game does actually have a pretty good soundtrack. It fits the mood really well.
It does.
Also, Fargo, Prison Break.
Yes. I remember Fargo. I don't think he was really doing, like, head bobby stuff in Fargo. In Fargo, he was just kind of a little, like, stiffly menacing, and it really worked for the character. But, like, you know, I think when he's playing somebody a little bit more, like, I don't know, there's a little bit more kind of just chaotic glee to him. He does a lot of head bobbing. He's hamming it up at that point. Yeah.
Sorry we're interrupting your Luke Cage binge watching, but clearly this is more important. Luke Cage will still be there when we're done. And don't spoil anything because I haven't seen that yet.
I can't watch it right now because one, I had to work a lot last night and I couldn't, you know, just stay home. If I had called out during inventory to watch Luke Cage, I might be unemployed. It would have been worth it, kind of, but I need a job to pay for that Netflix. And then, second, my husband isn't home. And I think I would be remiss in watching it without him. So,
yeah.
1 year later, guys, 1 year after, we fell off a cliff. And nobody knows where they are because apparently that cliff fell down into a pit of blackness where no one could check.
Because park rangers are apparently not a thing around this part of the wherever they are.
Thank you, Lano.
This particular mountain range.
Thank you, Lano, for thinking that that I am important enough for you to interrupt that very, very lovely binging. I really do appreciate it. I like her outfit. It's very like Russian tragedy romance novel. It works for her. I don't know if there is 12
the
months.
Character being trendy. Yeah.
All right, let's do that again.
Oh, it's Rami Malek, now the star of Mr. Roboto.
Well, hello, friends and fans.
Didn't he just win a big award? I think he did.
You guys all back this year.
Well, he's not playing some cool hacker. He's just kind of playing a douche.
Excited to welcome all my pals back to
Yeah.
the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room.
My dead sisters. Bummer. I know. What?
Probably worried about me, and I know.
Yeah, so, like, my sister's dead and everything, but I think we all should really come back up to the cabin and have ourselves a kegger. Like, it'll totally take our minds off of that, right?
I want you all to know.
That's exactly right. Let's party. I'm all good. I'm not affected by it in the slightest. No long-term damage possible. So, let's just hang out.
I know it would mean so much. to
Hannah and Beth
that
would
we're
totally
all
want for us all to get wasted and sleep with each other in a giant orgy of awesomeness. So let's do it up, homies.
Share some moments
Yeah.
that
Hashtag college life, am I right?
for the sake of my sisters and
This is not for the sake of your...
That's
we're
so
throw-
teenage horror logic. Yes, it is. I think that's half the point of this game is to rip on that.
porn stars, okay? Make
Party
this
like
one
porn
trip
stars. R.I.P.
never
my
forget,
sisters.
alright?
Hashtag one love.
Yes.
Terrible. Horrible, horrible.
We're good people.
Awful. I wouldn't come to that party for a lot of reasons. Metronomes. I haven't tried. So Andrea's saying her fiance's super into Mr. Robot. I haven't tried watching it. Not because I don't think it would be good. It's just there's so much TV, and I know I always say that. There's a lot on, and I have to like stop to eat and go to the bathroom sometimes, and it's
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah. I'm sure I've heard of Mr. Robot, but I don't. But yeah, I know like literally nothing about it.
And I
and like I probably won't get to watching it anytime soon because the next thing on my TV watching list is Luke Cage, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That, and I'm also finally going through the new JoJo anime that came out the last couple of years, so that's been fun.
Chapter 1, Memento Mori. 10 hours until dawn. They said the title in the game. Drink a drink. It's not. It's actually a little bit early for that, so maybe don't. And you missed the horror trope number 1 in the main story that they just showed someone ominous standing behind her with a weapon, and she did not notice. But she's very considerate and adventurous and diligent. I'm glad we get her dating profile.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, JoJo, indeed. Yeah, just started watching the second arc of the series, the Battle Tendency. Young Joseph Joestar is a really fun character.
And Andrea, I saw that comment about how porn stars probably party by having a nice night in. I agree. I think him saying party like porn stars, he might be overestimating that. They might just curl up with a good book and discuss, Probst and the state of affairs in the world. They don't know. I'm looking like I don't know what I'm doing right now walking, and that's partly true, but I'm making sure I'm not picking up anything, because you have to pick up creepy totems that tell you what's going to happen to your life. We're all gonna die. Use the right stick to look around at objects that glint. Glinting!
Yeah.
I think she's just dressed.
Look for all the things.
What?
The gate's busted.
I know,
Climb
honey.
over.
Like, does he have any fashion sense at all?
The
Like, with
backpack
that hat,
doesn't go.
where does she think she is?
metric.
The Soviet reunion?
Lano.
Yeah. Gag me with a spoon.
All right, we're gonna try and climb up because she is wearing climbing gear, as you can see.
Yeah. And there you go, everybody. That my Valley Girl impression are your scares for the month.
Or we're gonna be
Hope you're
safe or
happy.
quick. We're adventurous. We're gonna take chances. We're gonna break our leg right now. Jump.
Yes. And yeah, any JoJo character would increase survivability of this game immensely. Also, hello, Gedge. Welcome to the stream.
I have played this before, Gadge, but I'm playing it for the benefit of October, the viewers, and because it's been a while. And with the way the trees branch, there's probably limitless things that I haven't done. There's limits, I know math, but there's things I haven't done that we can try with. Like the conversation with Peter Stormare, which I talked over so eloquently, was actually different than the ones I've experienced. So. Adventure cracks leg, exactly, Andrea. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah. Roll credits.
Yeah, roll credits. It's over.
This... Exactly.
I'm sorry, squirrel. That was a test of how I couldn't stay still enough for a squirrel to like me.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have all the motion controls turned on this, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll make the game a lot of fun.
It's really fun when... Yeah, really, that's the thing. Rabbit, squirrel, and it bites you and you die. The end. Choice made. When I've played in the past, when I've had the motion controls on, it really is like a hair trigger. Like I had one time where I had to stay absolutely still or I was over and my dog jumped up and bumped my shoulder and that was the end of that. And that was the end of the game. Like that was the worst. Like don't have animals around when you're playing this. Or if you do, have them trained to be still like they are taxidermied.
Yeah, put them through seeing eye dog school. They'll like not move unless you tell them to.
Real Andrea said she thinks that they might have a rabid squirrel on their walls. That's terrifying. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh look,
terrifying and annoying. Because then you'll never be able to get to sleep with all that scratching.
So here's my note on this little tidbit. I'm not sure if this is just a game mythology made up or not. I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody in indigenous, and I don't even know this made up region. But apparently for this region, there's a key to what their totems mean. So black is death, red is danger, maroon, brown is loss. They say it's brown, but come on, be more specific. Yellow is guidance, and white is fortune. So when we're picking up those totems and having visions, as teenagers do in the woods without drugs, that's what that means. So we're gonna pick up this thing. Just let me pick it up. Oh no! Come on.
Yeah.
No.
Pick it up.
There you go. With her peppy blue nail polish. All right. It's yellow. Guidance. There's a bird and a man coming out from behind a tree. That guided me to nothing. Thanks, totem.
What does it mean, man? What does it mean?
It means that vision was pretty lame. And excuse me, I'm trying not to say that anymore. That vision was lousy. There we go. Oh, look, a creepy abandoned area.
Apparently, you're supposed to be able to like avoid misfortune or something later in the game if you pay attention to the visions you get from those totems or something. And I haven't seen it put to good use before, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're there for.
Oh, Andrew, I didn't think you were joking about the squirrel. I think that's messed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All my sympathy.
I have no answers. Yeah, that sucks. The past is beyond our control. I like how she thinks this is graffiti. Like, that's not what people usually write for, like typical graffiti. Like, let's write a poetic message in something that looks like blood. No.
Normally they just put their tag everywhere when people graffiti.
I feel like maybe you should just turn back and wait for the bus.
Or like Julia and Ronaldo or somebody like that inside of a heart or something.
Oh, a locked door.
Like when messages are that specific and ominous sounding, that they aren't graffiti. That's foreshadowing. That's a sign the killer's stalking nearby.
Uh-oh, a ringing cell phone.
Yeah.
It's not your phone. Snooper, close the bag. Snooper, close the bag.
Snoop.
Yeah? All right, let's snoop this time.
Yeah.
We've made a choice.
Yeah, answers the cell phone. 7 days.
He knows it.
Up, now he hates us forever. Look at his stupid face. I'm sorry, that's not nice. He just looks
Also,
so like...
Also, yeah, for future choices that don't have a timer on them, I will leave that up to the chat from now on, just so I don't accidentally monopolize the gameplay or whatever.
We could cycle it.
Half the fun of doing this stuff is to like get input from the chat.
Oh, I found something kind of.
Yeah, it may be old, Andrea, but it still works.
He didn't look like right. He looked like that person who like fake smiles, but to me it wasn't like a creepy like bad for children smile. To me it looked like status update. What's that all about?
Yeah.
What just happened? Resume. How do we check our status?
Yeah.
No,
Just that burger lol picture.
his face to me looks like the face of somebody who has to go to the bathroom, but they're stuck in a conversation. That's what his face looked like. Like he's like, I want to go, but you won't stop talking to me.
Honestly, to me, he looks like that nerdy kid with the glasses from Polar Express.
Milgram
You know,
Victor.
the one that was basically a white Urkel? So, Urkel.
Oh my God! So we found a wanted poster. We are in the troubles.
Yep.
I'm not
The
honest
troubles,
because
they are upon us.
see, I'm curious, and Chris doesn't like me as much, and I'm less honest because I looked at that phone. Real consequences, choices have been made. All right.
Yeah, I can sort of see Chris being a younger Commander Shepard slightly.
Oh, come on. This place is
Like, it's totally the hair, though. That's what does it.
Look, he's trying to show
He
me
was
this
man-
awesome thing.
Yeah, dark. Yeah. Oh man, dark.
I don't think see, with her, I don't think I'll tell you who when we meet more characters, I'll tell you who I think is boyfriend material, just for the like I said, the benefit of people who haven't played. But especially in terms of me, no, I think Chris would be all right. He's a little
Yeah.
he's a little fake smiley for me and a little dorky, but he's okay.
Yeah.
He's all right.
I mean, yeah, he and one of the other characters are totally adorable together, but
Yes.
I'll point that out when that character makes their appearance.
Look at how good I am. It's slow shooting this stuff. Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually not terrible at it. She said when there was no pressure on whatsoever. Ooh, we really killed that beanbag.
Wow,
Yeah, take that. Take that, beanbags.
Up, see?
This is what
I would. That little stupid dorky dance totally probably would win me over. So, who's to say, Gedge?
This is what your kind gets for killing our parents like they did.
well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big.
And apparently, Andrea wants to play Fire Emblem with you, Blake.
Oh. Oh, look, it's that squirrel we tried to talk to earlier, and he snubbed us.
Mostly because of the relationship mechanic in it, I'll bet.
That game looks intense.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
I'm not going to shoot that squirrel.
Yeah.
Also, you know, as a person who knows little about sports, I don't know what he's talking about saying somebody just got sacked other than he's making a really bad pun, because when you get sacked, it's like you get tackled on your own turf in football, so he's really the dork. He really doesn't
I think that's
know.
really all there is to it, to that phrase, though.
Wait, am I Chris now? How did that happen? Womp womp.
Yeah, no, you switch between characters. That's the thing.
I was a cool girl in a awesome but probably not weather appropriate plaid skirt, and now I'm this guy. Look at how he stands.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that Bob's Burger thing. He probably had a rough childhood because the way he stands. Look at him. Look at that loose spine. Now I just sound like Mallory Archer. Sorry.
Yeah, and I agree, Andrea. Blake needs to play Fire Emblem Awakening. That's, well, in my limited experience, the best Fire Emblem game of the bunch.
Maybe
Or at
I'll
the
have
very
to
least,
look into it.
the best of the modern Fire Emblem games with the best story
Said they found people sleeping in the station.
and the most endearing characters.
Douche stance. I thought it's just more like lack of self-esteem stance. Like it's just like he looks. Maybe it's a coat, but he just looks hunched. I'll stick with my Mallory Archer assessment. Look at that loose spine, like a man who's never once had a stiff drink or a female companion. Embarrassing. Oh, Mallory Archer. Jessica Walter, why can't you just be in my life? 'Cause she's famous and doesn't have time for me.
Uh-huh.
Look at those cool snowboards in the corner. Woo! We could snowboard down this mountain to death. We'd be all right.
Like, totally.
We'll be all right, bro. All we need to do is snowboard down this mountain. I think there's a movie like that. I'm almost positive there's a movie where they had to, like, snowboard down the mountain to, like, safety.
Yeah, that sounds vaguely familiar.
Whoever knows what
And yes,
that movie
Andrea,
is.
Gregor is adorable in Awakening.
Menacing, like a sleeping giant.
You gonna publish?
I mean, like, as far as min-maxing goes, he's not really a good person to ship with your character, but as a person, he is absolutely adorable. I will absolutely concede to that point. And yeah, he is one of the few characters who actually looks as old as they, come off.
Oh, look, there's cameras that are facing the cabin that you're going to be in. That's not weird.
I like how the Fire Emblem games have kind of like stopped being about strategy and become more about shipping.
Are we looking into the camera? Ooh. We're almost breaking the fourth
I'll
wall.
hype the waifu mini game that they cut out of the American releases. That's not clearly pandering or anything.
We almost broke the fourth wall. Wait, could we mess with those lockers? No. Okay.
You coming?
I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
I feel like they have like a little, like a kind of cute, like brother-sister kind of relationship, these two. And not just because they're both blonde and I'm thinking they look similar.
Yeah, sort of.
Facially, they don't look anything alike. But just the way they communicate.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
It's not the right thing to do. You're going up a mountain in a cable car during a snowstorm where your friends disappeared a year ago. No, it's not the right thing.
Yeah, no.
Tell Josh to have a party in a hotel in the
I've been
city.
so excited about something in forever.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell with him.
Yeah, watch, they're all running away from whoever the slasher villain is at the end of this. Someone looks over. Next time, we're doing this in the Bahamas.
Good talk.
That would be a terrible sequel, though. Until Dawn. Bahamas. I wouldn't play that. I probably would. I'm lying.
Trip.
You know what? You're right.
I'm lying.
You know how Josh and I met? Third grade.
Yeah.
Josh sat in the back of the room. I sat in front. We didn't even know each other existed.
Also, I like how the chat has kind of devolved into just talking about Fire Emblem now.
It happens.
Which
This
I'm
is
totally for because I like the Fire Emblem games.
I was
the dialogue. What they're trying to do right here is like talk about, you know, how little things have a butterfly effect and like really drive that point home, and they really don't need to.
Yeah.
It's kind of a random, slightly stilted kind of series of dialogue that's happening.
Subtle foreshadowing.
So subtle, much subtle.
I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone.
No one should be riding in this cable
Or
car.
talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
We said it in the game now. You have to remember, butterfly effect is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're up on this mountain. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Nothing whatsoever.
Nothing else bad can happen. Oh, look, now we're gonna be this thing. She's confident and trusting and irreverent. I don't know how those things all go together. You're trusting,
Yeah.
but you're also irreverent.
New people. Time to meet and greet.
Also, Andrea, remind me which character Benny is again. I haven't picked up the game in a while, so I don't necessarily remember what everyone looks like.
Why can't you walk, girl?
Also,
She-
hi, Hayden Panettiere.
What? Why can't we walk at a normal? We're boxed in here. Come on.
Because Quantic Dream. Gameplay.
I want. Come on.
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in
That's
this stupid
totally
Please
irreverent,
let us
Jessica.
out. Pretty please.
Push the button.
Oh, okay, Andrea. That makes sense why I don't remember him.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would shoot off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
That's so gross, Chris, talking about self-cannibalism. Awful. That's the worst thing ever.
Excuse me, the correct term is auto-cannibalism. Get it right.
People's private thoughts in my own personal playground.
Do not be a jerk.
Wow, now because you looked at that phone, he snatches her letter away.
Crush on our good friend and dear class president.
No, yeah, that totally wasn't a dark conversation topic at all. Not whatsoever.
Nope.
I wonder.
Mike and M split. We're together.
I'm confident,
Also, that's
so
what
that's
Benny
what
looks
say.
like. Okay, thank you for the image,
That actually
Andrea.
turns out I'm in.
He reminds me a little bit of your character in the D&D game, like you, Blake, and I are part of, well, and July too,
All right.
because she's in the chat as well, so all inclusive. It probably is the resting bitch face he has.
Here for a bit. See who else is coming.
She doesn't see.
Or
Are these?
would that be resting bastard face because he's a guy?
I mean,
Do these people ever get
whoever.
cold? They just don't seem like they're dressed warm enough for this.
did you see this view?
Well, we gotta show off how hot they are, obviously.
I can't. I'm sorry to sound like somebody's mom, but it's just like it's concerning to me. Like, where are your clothes? Or am I just like, like a lizard person and I get that cold? Emily, they should just put the
Yeah.
worst underneath it. She's not persuasive and resourceful. She's legit the worst. She's the worst. She's the worst. The worst.
I don't think it would have been like.
But is she the worst?
Yes. Matt.
Also,
Adorable.
Lady Croft's thoughts on everyone's dress code.
Matt's adorable. I like Matt. I don't know if he's all that bright. I think they could put that in there too. But... And now I'm him. Look how big and tough I am, wearing only a Letterman jacket out into the frozen tundra, carrying bags like a boss. I am not a stereotype in the slightest.
Yep.
Jock stereotype. What?
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm gonna wait for one of the characters to just refer to him as Sporto the entire game.
He's got to talk about Coach. That's what he needs to do. Coach says I got to keep lifting.
Yeah.
Like who is this Coach you keep talking? Oh gosh.
Well, obviously he's Coach.
And you're just wearing a flannel.
You know, from the TV show.
That's so old. We're going back in time for sure.
Because we are old people and we know things that millennials would not necessarily.
I think Matt's boyfriend material for sure, but he's not exactly. I'll explain the pairings. I need everybody to get together. Mike is not boyfriend material. Mike is a butthead, and he's only wearing a flannel and a vest in this weather. These people aren't human.
Dude, I almost clocked just now.
Also, he said clocked, so I don't know what century we're actually living in. But
Was that an Oblong reference? I'm not sure. It was an obscure reference. I know. Not sure if you meant to say that or if Oblong was what you meant. There, Andrea.
Like what?
The way you're being.
If not, then darn autocorrect.
Yeah, Emily, you always get like this.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out.
Yeah, Emily, just go back to cosplaying as Psylocke already.
This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's
Because Olivia Munn in X-Men Apocalypse.
Okay.
No, she's I forget what her name is. She's on Superstore now. That's who this is.
All good.
She plays a pregnant girl, at least on the first season. I don't remember her name. And Mike is on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
See you, man.
See ya.
I don't know if Matt's doing anything right now.
Okay, Oblong was a cartoon. I have never seen or heard of that, so...
I know the Oblong.
Crap.
What?
Actually, I might have heard of that, now that I think about it, but... I was specifically referencing the sitcom Coach.
Why?
Because I'm about to be creepy and awful and be, like, sneaky, so just carry my bags and don't worry about what I'm doing and don't think about anything.
Almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Matt, please.
Yeah.
I'm just a little lapdog, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna make him completely just her biatch.
If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way.
Yep.
But you.
Cause he loves her.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even at least.
No, he lurbs her.
With an R and a V.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, love has a V too, so with the
What?
R.
It does? Dang it, now everyone knows I can't spell. Secrets are revealed when playing the horror games.
Yeah, and yeah, now that you described that to me, Andrea, that does sound familiar. I'm sure I've heard of that now. Still haven't watched it.
New character. Ashley. She has a crush on Chris. Academic, inquisitive, forthright, and a little mousy. But she's cute. And I ship Ashley and Chris hardcore. So there you go for that. That's my first pairing that I'm about. Instead of picking a boyfriend, since the characters are kind of, you know, the way they are, I'll tell you pairings that I like. I think Ashley and Chris are perfect.
Yeah, that was who I was talking about earlier.
We're gonna
Like
look around.
like throughout the game, they just kind of gel in a way that just like, yeah, like there's no getting around it. They're
Who is
adorable.
that? Oh look, there's that annoying girl. I don't remember what her name is. Jess. There's Jess, sitting there with her tight jeans on. And
Hello.
it's Emily and uh-oh, what's happening?
Not in the friend zone kind of way.
Also, the show sounds riveting, Andrea. I'm guessing it was from Adult Swim.
What's happening?
That seems like the kind of place a show like this would be.
Hands on the face. Maybe they're just arguing. Whoa, come on, dude.
Hey,
Forgot he did that.
Sorry there. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh yeah, because typical teenager drama.
Sort of scare you, but not like for real.
Jeez Louise, I say that sometimes. I'll give her a break.
Wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
I don't know if I want to have him take a look.
Yeah, it was Adult Swim. That's where I remember hearing it
What do you
from.
guys think? Should we tell him to look and see his girlfriend being awful, or should we lie and save his feelings? You guys let me know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a minute. I'll let the chat catch up.
Yeah, be nice to Matt or let him Hulk out later.
You know, sometimes choices have time. This isn't timed, so you guys can let me know if you think. So if you tell him to look. All right, that's one vote from Jump. That's one vote from Jump that he says. Andrew, any thoughts? Should we let him see that his girlfriend might be being ridiculous? I don't know. They didn't kiss each other. Look, okay, we're encouraging him. Take a look.
Sure, go ahead. Put yourself out.
Yeah, so far it's majority to encourage. So
Yeah. They're just hugging. Maybe I don't know if that's. They used to date. Maybe they're just saying like we're gonna be cool and we both are with people we like and we don't need to hate each other. I don't know.
And hey, Matt seems like a reasonable guy. Maybe he won't like completely get the wrong idea and confront them later in the game or until they cause contention in the group.
Yeah, there's no problems there. Teenagers don't jump to conclusions at all.
Yep, they aren't totally run by their hormones.
Oh, look, we're Jessica again. So much fun. She's one of my other favorites. What am I going to do? Am I going to read a book? Does she look like a book reading type or a cell phone type? Who am I kidding? Yeah, I am really mean about that.
You did not just do that.
He totally did, though.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl,
Maybe she's smarter than I think.
strapping military guard come to take
Could
me
be.
into custody?
I mean, there is usually the one character who or the one edgy quote-unquote character who doesn't conform to stereotypes in these things.
Or she is conforming to a
at least the
stereotype
well-written
and she's
horror movies.
pretending to be smarter than she is. Or she's pretending to be dumber than she is, you know? I know some people do that. They act dumb because it works. We're having such a cute little snowball fight. Dang, right in the face. In the face.
Yeah. Face moded. Get that reference, people.
Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike.
Gotcha. Jeez, Mike stinks at this. Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to do.
Yep.
I'm not gonna hit that bird. I don't kill birds with snowballs. Or at all.
Watch the chat get flooded with do it.
Too bad I didn't kill a bird. And I am gonna throw a snowball in this young man's face. Take that!
And then what? No more.
Oh, Jump says don't hit the bird.
I wasn't
Shattered
going
my
to.
expectations immediately.
I know, Jump just showed you.
Done.
Where's the
I'm the
smack
kind
him
of
in the
jerk who
face?
would.
I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you did.
Character profile for the Robin. Curious, loyal, likes breadcrumbs.
Calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
But hates worms, surprisingly enough.
Dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss him, 'cause she likes that. Kiss a boy! Woo!
Yep. Cue the mellow reggae music.
Wow. Save some for later, buddy.
Now where's that Rastafarian crab that's supposed to sing?
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though.
Is it nice out there? I don't
I
think
could
it's
stay out
it's
here
pretty
pretty much
cold.
Ever.
And
but
neither of you is wearing gloves.
hang out with you the whole
And there's exposed skin on your backs. I don't understand how this works at all.
quote unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Tee. There's no gay couple option in this, so it's or lesbian. There's none of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. They've talked about making a sequel like in a kind of anthology kind of way, so maybe we can have some more relationship
Which is kind of cool.
I would love for that to happen.
Yeah, because I mean, like at the very least, and I'm not like completely separate from my own views on whatever this is. Usually in horror movies, there's more than not a lesbian couple if there's a same-sex couple at all. So yeah, I am actually surprised that there isn't that option in this game, considering all the other choices you're able to make.
We're going to try to understand the root of
He's we're back to Peter Stormare trying to tell us what's up with our brains.
Turn the pages.
More
Well, I mean,
psychobabble.
If we're gonna hear it.
I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
More psychobabble indeed. What makes me more anxious? Do men worry me or do women worry me? Usually it's just a case by case basis. Gender is kind of
Yeah, where's the middle ground option?
Can I just say everyone? Yeah, where's the everyone button? I'm nervous about everyone. They all make me uncomfortable.
It's probably next to the apologize to Elena button.
There is no button. That guy looks like David Tennant, and that lady, when I first saw the picture, she looked like a weird nun, and nuns stress me out.
He looks like David Tennant crossed with Keanu Reeves.
Ooh, you could be the tiebreaker. The queer character always says, okay, Andrea, tiebreaker. Which one makes me more nervous, men or women? It will matter. These choices decide who, like, what do you call it? They decide what kind of scary stuff happens in the game. So maybe women will be more ominous, or maybe dudes will be more ominous or problematic or whatever. That's kind of that thing. I guess we're gonna do... We'll do men then, I guess. Since that's what... yeah, we'll do men. David Tennant scares me because I wish he was still Doctor Who.
Yeah, it was 2-1 in the chat in favor of men anyway, so go ahead.
Let's see. Planes or crowds? Neither? Jeez. I don't know.
Sorry, Jump, that's what we're picking. Like,
Jump
democracy
fine.
and Blake's own preferences has spoken.
I get Jump. What you have to tell me the next one then. You have to tell me what crowds. Yeah, I was thinking crowds too. I'll go with crowds just for that because I think they're scarier than planes.
Yeah, David Tennant did go psychotic on occasion for his tenure as the Doctor. Also, I think Crowds is the clear favorite in the chat for this choice.
Yeah, I think so. And now we're at drowning or heights. I know what mine is. Mine is drowning. Because I have asthma and it freaks me out. Lana says heights, Jump says drowning. All right, we're looking for a tie. What do you say, Lil?
Tiebreaker, please.
Andrea, help us! No, I mean, if it goes for a while, then it goes to drowning. Because the drowning is mine. Heights up. I'll override
heights
mine.
It is.
Yeah, we'll do heights. We can do heights. Jeez,
Sorry,
Jump asked
You're
for
just
it.
picking.
Jump asked for it. He didn't get anyone. Snakes or rats? I think rats are very intelligent. I don't think rats are scary at all.
Yeah.
I've seen some really cute videos with rats.
Yeah.
I think that you can teach them to do all sorts of fun tricks, and maybe you can teach snakes too. I just don't.
Yeah, like I could deal with a rat if I met one in the wild. Like snakes, though, they can be poisonous. So, yeah, a bit more wary of them than I am of rats.
I think.
Not that you should go poking around rats. They probably have rabies and other diseases.
Non-poisonous snakes.
They're pestilence, so.
Non-poisonous snakes can be pretty cool. I mean, I think they're awesome. I like animals.
Yeah.
I don't really have an animal phobia. Beyond maybe like if I fell in a lion cage. It's always stuff that doesn't make sense. Like, oh, if I fell in a lion cage, I'd be pretty scared. It's like, but why would you fall in a cage? Like, what's going on?
Yeah. I think my big animal phobia would be bees or just any kind of buzzing insect. It's just something unnerving about them to me. I don't know what.
I don't like having stuff crawl
aside from
over
bees
me.
being able to sting you and that hurting.
I think that this is... I mean, for what I would use for my own writing and stuff like that, would probably be knives because I think they're a little bit
Yeah.
more. Yeah, knives. I think, but I mean,
Guns, you have a chance to move out of the way. Knives, like someone's gonna get up close and grab you, and less of a chance to dodge.
I think for horror it's knives for horror, but real life, like
Yeah.
either one kind of is awful. I mean, yeah, if we could go against horror type because I think I always pick knives, and so I'll say guns for this.
Yeah.
But just if I'm going based on trope, yes, knives have it 100%. You can be a little bit more subtle and sneaky with that. Guns are a little bit more brute forcey. Cockroaches or snakes? I'm
gonna know how I got these scars.
I'm probably gonna go with the roaches situation just because I don't think snakes are that scary. Actually, I'm taking the choice out of the hands just so I'm not sitting all day making you guys pick. But yeah, I say roaches. There you go.
I mean, in actuality, roaches aren't really all that scary. They're just like a sign of, like, that you need to take better care of the building you're living in.
That scares me though. As a homeowner, that's terrifying. A
Okay, fair
cockroach,
point.
great. Yeah, adult
Madagascar
problems.
hissing cockroaches are actually really cool.
All right, I know what I would pick. I will leave this guy to you. I know what I don't like. That's not the Joker. The Joker is fun. That guy isn't. He's a butthead.
That's the that character from the
Nightmares of Children.
That one combat racing franchise that I can't remember the name.
Oh,
Dang it!
You're talking about like Crazy Taxi? Is that what that is? Yeah.
No, that was like really dark, macabre stuff. Had a clown with its head on fire.
All right, sorry, I don't mean to leave this up too because that picture is horrific. I apologize.
Also, I think clowns are the unanimous choice here.
I don't think crows are scary at all.
Yeah, quoth the Raven.
Crows aren't scary. I mean, crows can jump scare, but so can a cat or like a falling object. Like, I feel like
Crows are cool and dignified looking.
Crows are not scary, but gore doesn't really bother me either. So I guess we'll say gore, even though
yeah,
I'm not really
it
squeamish.
depends on what kind of gore.
Hey, Peter Stormare, stop that!
So sorry.
Because on one hand, watching a guy's face turn into viscera in slow motion, but on the other hand, Stephen, what's his The Birds, that movie.
Oh yeah, Hitchcock of the Birds. That was really well
Hitchcock,
done.
thank you. I was thinking Stephen King. How did I not remember Alfred Hitchcock?
Huh.
Take away my cinephile card.
So we're trying to do fast now. Spiders or cockroaches? I don't mind spiders. I pretend like I mind them, but I still don't. Cockroaches bother me more. So we'll pick the roaches. I'll see what the chat says. I'll see if it differs from what I'm picking. Needles or gore? I'm gonna have to say gore because I am very pierced and tattooed, so needles.
You kind of have to get over your fear of needles for that.
And I do acupuncture. The zombies are not scary to me anymore. Zombies they've killed zombies. No pun intended. Zombies, they've ruined it. Dogs and gore? I'm not scared of dogs at all. Like, I've had a pit bull run up on me, and I can handle it. I feel bad that I have to, but like, not the dog was okay, by the way. I didn't like murder an animal. Calm down. But like, that's not scary. And I love thunderstorms. You're needle phobic and you do tattoos and stuff, Lano. And acupuncture. That's impressive.
Yeah, like good on you for working past that to get to get tattoos and do acupuncture, man.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
That's what's called courage.
I have a friend who, like, she's covered in tattoos, and she is actually a piercer, and she actually does not like getting tattooed, which is funny. But she's amazing tattoos. But
the irony.
Shout out to my friend Hannah. Y'all should check her out. She's awesome. Cherry Works Piercing, if you're in my area, Washington D.C. There you go. She's not sponsoring me or anything. I just think she's really cool. There you go.
Actually, you probably might be able to work out a sponsorship deal with them if you mention her all the time and the business.
In the business. Go back to your window, Peter Stormare. Acupuncture is pretty. Yeah, it's a different kind of needle. I think people hear needles and they think it's like freaked out, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they think those like novelty needles that like clowns use or whatever.
It's very they're very small and you don't really know. So there's parts that are a little bit more pokey, as mine likes to say, that are like, you know, a little bit more sensitive than others. Like when they do stuff on like my like extremities, like toes and fingers, sometimes those are a little bit tougher, but they feel nothing like when you're getting a tattoo, a piercing, or even like an IV or shot. It's completely different. So, yeah, I will say that acupuncture, as much as people say it sounds like it's scary, it's not bad. It actually can do some interesting stuff. It's a little bit surprising. There's my new AG plug. There you go. So many plugs.
Yeah. Yeah, and now the chat's getting flooded with hashtag sellout.
I know. Sellout. New AG sellout. Stick yourself full of needles, children. Chapter 2.
Well, it just so happens.
Jealousy.
Well, it just so happens that I happen to have this bottle of Mountain Dew and this bag of Doritos here with me. So
I don't want them to come after
me. Go the whole 9 yards.
Maybe they'll pick up in my ads on my YouTube stuff. This is Josh.
Maybe.
He's complex, thoughtful, and loving, which is funny because he wants to allegedly throw a kegger on the anniversary of his sister's disappearance, but he's very thoughtful. Super thoughtful. Also, he looks like he's half asleep or maybe high on a drug.
Well, he just wants to help everyone get past this tragedy by getting utterly smashed. I mean, he's a nice guy.
These two are best bros, too. If I was going to support another relationship, Andrea, which, you know, this it's not a possibility, I could ship Josh and Chris. I think they're also very cute. But it's not a thing. It can't happen.
Yeah. Well, more or less. It's so good to see you.
Complex. That's a nice way of saying crazy.
And Andrea, I think if you had opportunity or occasion to try it, I would try acupuncture, especially if you know you do like to watch stuff. They'll show you. They do it all right in front of you. They don't make you close your eyes or do anything weird. And you can see them doing it, and it can help with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I feel like
if they need to do your back, then I'm sure you could probably work out something with like video camera or whatever,
or a mirror,
to have some kind of live feed, or a mirror. That's the cheaper option. Good call.
You should make a game called Bromance. What do you think? Is Chris a gossip or is he a worrier? Chris. It's his friend. It's his best buddy. I like how if this was real life, he's just standing there doing that weird thing with his eyebrows. I'm sure his friend would be like, "Are you okay?" Like.
Yeah. It's like the beginning of Elder Scrolls Skyrim when you're making your character. Like, you're technically doing that in front of your jailers, and they got to be like, "The heck is going on here?"
This guy just changed 3 races, and he's a boy now. Yeah, let's worry. Let's worry about our friend.
You doing all right? I mean, I know it must be really tough, like I said.
Stop.
I just meant that.
No, I know what you meant. You know, seriously, I'm over
Yeah, he does kind of strike me
have
as
a good time,
someone who worries.
like we always
I told you, bro. I'm over it. I don't worry about the fact that my sister's been missing, and I'm not affected by any of it. There's no such thing as trauma or stress. I'm completely cool.
They're just all locked.
Twitch.
There'd be like a window around the
Wink,
corner we
wink.
could get open or something.
Wait a second. Are you saying we should break in?
I don't think it's technically breaking.
Yeah.
You own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, Coachies.
Coachies. They're bros. They're so cute together.
Yeah.
Hey, Ash.
Hey, Ash. I'm totally cool. Hey, I'm gonna try and be confident in front of her because I like this girl.
So, how you doing?
Yeah, time to break out the bad
Good,
pickup
but
lines again.
A little cold. Think I could use some time curled up by the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice.
They're so cute together. We're gonna look for things real quick.
Hey, baby, you have a limp?
What's
Because it must
that?
have hurt when you fell from heaven.
We found a thingy that tells us about our future. What's it gonna be? Come on, good stuff, and yellow.
Winning lottery numbers,
Woo!
winning lottery numbers, winning lottery
Oh,
numbers.
sorry, gore warning. Too late, way too late. Sorry.
Trigger warning. Also, dang it on it not being winning lottery numbers.
I warned, kind of. All right, there you go. I tried to put it in the chat. It was probably too late.
Yeah.
Matt. Been a while.
Hey, Matt.
Rough season, huh?
I actually know where that happens in the game,
Something like that.
too. So you won't have to deal with that for a while.
We're friendly.
Don't
We're not.
bromance. You're a bro. There's a variety of bros that you can fight side by side with. Each one brings a Chrono Trigger fight dynamic. Liking this so far. And again, something else to add to the file of games that we need to make ourselves.
Just looking at stuff, making sure I don't miss some things. And bromance, you're a bro, and there's a variety of bros you can fight side by side with. Each one brings like a Chrono Trigger fight dynamic, and you have to eventually pick which ones you leave behind to die. Wow.
Nice. But only after building up your relationship meter with each of them.
Let's see how the status
just to
worked.
Just to yank the heart out even harder.
He's not very brave, but he's romantic, and him and Ashley are good. Everybody loves this Chris. Because how could you not?
Mm-hmm.
Ashley was looking pretty hot today, right?
Oh, but leaving behind a bro has different consequences. Interesting.
Why are you trying to talk about Ashley?
She's like a sleeper hit kind of guy.
A sleeper hit. See, that I remember now. That's why I don't like Josh. He says stupid things like that.
Right?
Cut it out, man. I like this girl. Stop.
Cut it out, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna bang her, maybe Mike will take up the case.
Wait, will you back off already?
Relax.
Look at his listen to his voice.
Blood flowing
Stop.
down
Yeah.
Poor Chris.
Listen, dude, look around you. Look at these beautiful
Come on, man.
mountains.
Straighten
Yeah.
your shoulders.
Any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect, ripe scenario just dripping with erotic possibilities?
I could totally imagine a better situation for erotic possibilities, quote unquote. I definitely don't want to be at the top of a mountain with little means to get
Come
down.
in for the kill.
No, but the possibility of dying of starvation from running out of supplies totally makes it sexy.
Like Oregon Trail, sexiest game I know.
Yes, Oregon Trail. For fans of Oregon Trail, try Oregon Trail. It's basically the same game, but with zombies.
Rated M for mature.
You sounded like
It's also
a delivery coach.
like ColecoVision pixelated, so it's fine.
It's like Leisure Suit Larry, the very first one.
Get laid.
Yeah, of course there would be different kinds of pros in this game, Andrea.
We're gonna stick with the thing I did with Tomb Raider 2, by the way. Tomb Raider also, so
Yeah.
not to be confusing. We're gonna go probably
Tomb
another
Raider
20
2 to
minutes.
come.
Another 20 minutes. This is probably how far we'll go. There's a lot of story. I'm gonna continue playing this for the next couple streams up until we have Tomb Raider, the Rise of the Tomb Raider. So, and once I finish playing that, we'll probably revisit. This is a neat little game.
Got an app that can.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for things. Stop following me.
You don't.
Totally.
Sir,
We should put a bell around this dude. All right. Uh-oh. There was a thing there. There was an axe there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's take this with us. It'd be easier to potentially murder someone with later on the off chance any of us do that.
considering the fact that they broke it out of where it was instead of just opening the lock, I have a feeling they probably shouldn't have that axe, whoever took it.
well,
Like,
we got ourselves a thinker, nice one.
maybe. Or maybe they just, broke it for the hell of it. It is fun to break glass.
Yes.
So much
Or-
fun.
Yeah. Like it's fun to break glass. It's even more fun to break ice. There's just something satisfying about the sound ice makes when it cracks. That's
Now,
just...
breaking ice like that I'm not like standing on or anything, that's kind of fun. When you pick up a big sheet of it and you can be dramatic. That's like my thing to do, though. It's like be dramatic, but like purposefully, not like in a way that actually causes trouble. I want one of those bathrobes that has all the fur on the edges of it, like I live in a 30s movie or something, like I'm Betty Davis, so I can just fling myself down on couches at any given time. That would make me feel good. You know, Andrea, there's a recent cartoon reboot that did just that. The whole, there's a bro who's actually a chick that really wants to go on an adventure. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to say which one. Just watch cartoons and maybe you'll be surprised.
I just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
What is it?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got some deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You
I
could use
don't
that
watch cartoons
as
as
a
much as I
lighter.
used to, so that doesn't actually sound familiar to me, especially if it's something that came out recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, very recent. I think it's on Netflix, I think.
Also,
Yes.
it also sounds like the premise of the Amanda Bynes movie "She's the Man."
Which is based on Shakespeare's As You Like It.
Bingo. All right, so you got this. I'm gonna go sort
And finding out she's a girl takes morale away from the group. Wow. That is kind of a bro thing. I'm not going to lie. Look, that was a pretty good impression.
Kind of.
Godspeed, Pilgrim. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
We have a
Team
lighter.
achievement, bros before hoes. You left the girl character behind.
Holding it down by your coat doesn't set you on fire, so there's that. And it doesn't burn your hand to have the lighter going this long.
Yeah, no, clearly.
Oh, another totem. We're on fire with this totem game. Our totem game is unbeatable.
The fact that we're holding fire has nothing
Whoa!
to do with that.
So somebody caught fire. I think I missed this one when I first played. So that was seeing someone burning to death. Cool.
Congratulations, we've all experienced something new today.
Oh, there was a noise. There was a noise.
Xenomorph.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. But that's okay. You can make fun all you want because that's where you're headed. So.
Yeah, I am gonna start playing Alien Isolation
Oh,
on my
man.
stream soon. So, yeah, I'll be ironically shouting Xenomorph now instead of just to mess with the plague.
Bitchin' snowboards again. Who snowboards?
Andrea, there's no option for you both to come out alive
Oh
in this
no.
final fight.
Oh, we found a thing. A clue. A clue. A clue.
Yeah.
Ex-janitor convicted for arson swears revenge on movie mogul's family. Bum, bum, bum.
What a twist!
What a twist.
Also, I think this entire game is a blocked scene, so that's why the spectator comments aren't being displayed on your broadcast.
Really?
Yeah, because that message has been at the top of that chat bar for like the entire game. So, because you technically are just playing one big cutscene.
That's ridiculous, though.
Now we notice it. Like right as we're about to end things,
Reading.
now I notice.
What? Oh, look at the family. That's the mom,
yeah.
and that's the dad, and that's Josh, and those are the two ladies that are missing forever. All right. We're walking around a creepy house, and nothing's gonna happen to us. Do 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 do. And the camera's trying to tell me where to go, but I'm not listening. Oh, more noises.
Also, the father does kind of look a bit like Ron Jeremy.
He
there a while.
did look a little like, the father did look a little like Ron Jeremy. They said he's a movie mogul. It could be that Josh is in fact the son of Ron Jeremy.
That would explain why his solution to getting past grief at a family member's death is like holding a kegger at the place where it happened.
I mean, yeah. He's a little bit screwed up in terms of what's appropriate.
Yeah.
But who's to say? Maybe Ron
Not-
Jeremy's not like that.
Yeah, and
know.
which not to say anything against Ron Jeremy. Never met the guy. I'm sure he's fine in real life.
You haven't? No. You would think that
Yeah.
in your life, you
Contrary
just
to
have
popular
occasion.
belief, Ron Jeremy has not done everyone in the world,
Hi,
even though it
Chris,
seems
very
like it.
funny.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
Shouldn't you be like doing the lock?
Yeah, there is a little bit of that vibe here, Andrea.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, like Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Ooh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
It's horror
first one
movie.
was great.
Yeah, when Johnny Depp turned into a giant pool of his
Blood geyser.
giant blood geyser. Yeah, that was really impressive.
Yeah, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet.
If you haven't seen that, then don't talk to me. Don't speak with me because you need to. Classic horror. I'm just kidding. Do what you want. Maybe it scares you. I'm not trying to judge. Look at that backpedaling. I'm an expert.
Yep.
It's like a circus trick. On a unicycle. Let's see. We're gonna try and turn the TV on. Watch some TV. Nope, didn't work. Something about an aux cord or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
Input select. Input select. All right. What's the decorating scheme of this house? Is that a palm tree? Get real.
Palm trees in the mountains? That's impossible. And also just silly.
Well,
Who
they're
would
Hollywood.
even do that?
Hollywood types. That's who. And there goes my Hollywood endorsement. That was certainly coming before I made that comment. Chris. Why is all the furniture covered over like this with like white sheets?
It's to keep the dust off it.
Because horror movie, that's why.
Yeah, and because sheets over furniture is creepy.
I mean, that's
Like
true.
horror movie 101.
I would just put tacky plastic. That's what I would do. Less creepy and still keeps it safe. Tacky plastic. Yet another endorsement. Plastic for your furniture. It'll keep you from being scared late at night in your cabin. Seriously, this house is way too big for a family of 5.
Oh, Lano says because it's Ron Jeremy's house.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha.
Aw, look
Well
at them
played,
at
sir.
prom. Everyone's happy. Ready for the senior prom. Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun. Just looking around. Okay, I think we've been through. Okay, we're gonna go. There's so many places to go. This house is too big.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
I also don't like standing by windows, even though I'm pretty sure nothing happens. It makes me very nervous to stand by a big, wide open window in the dark at night in a horror game. I'm very uncomfortable. Help me.
One new message. New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news.
Who spells Tate that way? Sorry for anybody who spells Tate that way.
There's nothing we can do.
Andrea, I think you should make your bromance game. I think it would be a hit.
I know it's
Yes.
what you wanted to hear, so call
But you have a couple
Hey,
games.
hey, yeah. Hey, if Honey Pop could be the hit that it was that spawned a sequel game of sorts, then yeah, the bromance game is totally the next big sleeper hit of
Honey Pop,
2017.
Yandere Simulator. There's
yeah,
so
but that's
many
not
games.
really about romance.
I'm just
when
saying
you really
that
get down to it.
I'm just saying if that game can happen, then I feel like there's so many possibilities. The
Yeah.
same goes for like there's all sorts of room for most games.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the fact that the idea is really cool in general anyway, you should go for it. It could be on Steam sooner than we think.
Yeah. Even more reason for me to get a Steam account. After I get my new computer to actually play most of these games on Steam with.
Oh man. This window's open. Why?
To keep the air circulating in here. It's gonna get moldy otherwise. No one's been up here in over a year.
I really like that like chandelier thing they have going. That weird like pentagram type thing they have. Very nice decorating. Because that's what this game is about. Very interesting home decorating.
Yeah.
We can't go
Totally.
in this door. We're going to be that guy who tries all the doors even though he has no business doing it while our friends sit outside and freeze. That should be a thing, like an achievement I get. Like, oh, by the way, your friends all hate you now because you took forever to open the stupid door. Look at this house. This isn't scary. We're gonna be fine. There's no problems. Alright. So, let's go in the only room I think they're gonna let us go in.
Yeah.
I don't think we can go this way since there's a giant table blocking it. Oh, we can. Why?
Oh.
This house is too big! We found an award.
Hashtag make it smaller.
Look at this. Winner! Who won? What's it say? Oh, what is that?
Whoa.
That was
yeah,
weird.
I just heard that too. What was that?
I don't know. That scared me. Dear game, stop trying to freak me out.
Yeah.
Josh, just...
Dear game.
Or not Josh, Chris.
Dear game, while you're at it, make the house smaller. It's too big.
I would prefer that, actually. Just because... Although, of course it can't be small because there has to be places for the creepy people and murderers to hide. The thing is, too, that I think this game has some staying power, which is something I kind of rank horror movies and stuff by, is if it kind of stays with you a little bit. Like, you can still watch it or after a while, or in the case of a game, play it, and it still really, like, kind of gets you on edge a little bit. I think that's the mark of a really good horror fiction. And this game still does have me feeling that way. Like, I've played it, but, like, there are parts of it where I'm, like, a little bit creeped out, and I don't remember everything, so... Because it's been a while.
And I know there's stuff in it that I haven't seen happen yet, so...
That's good, too. Yeah, that's the other good thing about it.
Yeah, so who knows what the experience will be like this time around.
Oh, look, a thing. Let's see. Look at this bath. Now I'm just jealous
And
of
yes,
them.
Andrea, the 13 Ghosts of Vincent Price.
Ooh.
I remember that show.
I love Vincent Price. All right, we're gonna do the one thing we can in this giant, awesome bathroom. Now I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm just mad that their bathtub looks so cool.
Yeah, that's a bathtub. That's a jacuzzi. Lana says hot tub time machine.
Oh look. Oh God! Come on.
No, Lana. Hot tub time machine 2 is the horror
forgot.
movie, not the first one. Get it right.
Yeah, hot tub time machine was awesome. Ugh, I forgot that happened. That was so obnoxious.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
I am MacGyver.
Jump scare.
Or MacGruber. MacGruber! Making life-saving inventions out of household materials. MacGruber. Oh, come on. What is that, a badger?
Crap, that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger or something.
That was not a bear.
It was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby?
A baby Wolverine?
Yeah,
It didn't look like Hugh Jackman.
Heyo.
Everyone in the stream disappears because I did that. Yeah, I would deserve that.
Sweet is not the word I use.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to be inside. Even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
I'll get a fire going.
This place barely
Are we
looks
all
any different.
together?
Yeah, nobody
Yes.
out here.
Even with all
Yeah,
the
I
kids coming
think
in and out?
think everyone's almost all
Not a lot
together
of
now.
action up here lately. What's up, party people?
Ugh, this douche. That's right, I'm mad. Or Matt's mad. I'm everybody in this game.
Will do.
Yeah.
So many
Come on
personalities.
in. Take a load off. Have whatever you want.
Ooh, we're about to have a fight.
Right?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Boy.
Fight. Kiss, kiss.
Should I Okay, well, this isn't timed, guys. This is probably one of the last few decisions we're going to make for today's stream. So should I challenge him like a man? Should I warn him like a man? And be like, either way. What are we going to do? Where's the cry button? Cry and say, please, she's my girlfriend. Stop.
Yep. Also, the movie with Vincent Price is Dead Heat. Yeah, that sounds like a zombie cop movie.
Jump says we should warn him. Back up off my girl.
Yeah, any
Look
other
how
input from
scared
the
his
chat
face
before
looks.
we make a decision?
All right, I'm giving it a 5 count. Up, challenge. We have a challenge. 2 challenge from Andrea. Lano, if you don't say, then I gotta tie break it. I'm good with either one. Challenge.
Challenge it is.
What the hell were you doing with him out on the trail?
All right, time to punch a dick in the face.
Hit him. There's no hit option.
We just ran into each other. It's been a while since we hugged and I said hello. Is that against the law?
Now we're gonna backpedal? Are we gonna epic backpedal on a unicycle? What should we do? Are we gonna tell him it's okay, or should we not trust him? Watch yourself, Mike.
Well, Matt is supposed to be hopelessly in love with Clarissa. I mean Emily. In your continuity, so
be a man and apologize. Look at his face. He looks so unsure of everything. Be a man. All right. Yeah, we can apologize. Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Now I just seem like a loser. Look at that.
Sorry, it's been kind of a long day. I overreacted.
Nah, man.
Everything's going according to plan.
Yes. We're not cool. Look at your girlfriend's hair. It's very... I have nothing bad to say about it. It's kempt and pretty decent.
Yeah.
That's how I'm just going to make fun of Matt now. You know what I think, man? You're all right. I guess I don't really have a problem with you. I'm sorry. I overreacted.
So gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole?
Oh, chill out, Emily.
Any more obvious? No
Yeah.
one wants in on your territory, honey. Excuse me?
Go
Did
get
you
possessed
say
by an evil
something?
triangle
Oh,
entity
you
or something.
Not near me with your sluttiness too loud.
Sounds
Wow.
Like bitter she didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's all a big
Or
call
no,
with
even
that
better.
name,
Get
though.
possessed by the souls of dead
Cuts real deep
dead
calling herself
submariners.
a cow.
That's the fate you deserve.
I'm not going to let Jess talk to my girlfriend that way.
Hey, you're making everyone uncomfortable, Jess.
The claws come out, and Lana says cat fight.
Hey, that's uncalled. Look,
Whatever.
Look. What?
4.0 bitch, on a roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a job.
Whoa, using nerd stats to try and come at somebody.
Oh, please.
You couldn't buy a moldy loaf of bread with your skanky ass.
Why would she
That
want
is
to
how
buy
we
a
do
moldy
things on
loaf
the
of...
internet.
But why would she want to buy a moldy loaf of bread? I don't... Shut your mouth,
Is it
Jess.
a collector's item?
I'm not going to tell Emily to stop because I am Emily's, what do you call it, errand boy.
you need to shut your
Yeah.
mouth, okay?
More like whipping boy.
You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's business.
Your business is all out there, girl. On the couch. We saw it.
Down to get real.
Really? You're down to get real?
This is not why we came up here. This is
Yeah,
help.
we came here
Not what I
to
want.
dishonor my sister's memory.
Get along for 10
Like
minutes and maybe have a little
bros.
bit of a break, right?
Exactly.
Mike, why don't you check out the guest cabin, the one I told you about?
Like bros, dog.
Yeah, homie.
Wanna go do that?
Any place without that whore.
Whoa, no, we don't use the W word here like that.
Yeah, just call her a horse slutbag like everyone else.
Horrible. With the WH. Horrible.
Should we get this fire going?
Yeah.
Where's my bag?
Contrary to popular
My
belief,
bag,
it's not
the
pronounced
little
whore.
bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo.
I don't know
Matt,
where
are
your
you
stupid
listening?
bag is. I just stood
Oh
up
my God, don't
for you.
Remember next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all
You
over
guys
the
are
counter?
hilarious.
Well, I mean, she was asking about my letter.
Right, because she gave a shit
Good
about your disaster.
All right, so Lano is quoting, bring it on. Oh, it's already been brought in, which I love. And Andrea said, we're going to fuck like porn stars to honor my dead sister. And that's about right.
Again, son of Ron Jeremy. It makes too much sense.
I mean, pretty much.
We'll be back soon.
Then we can get warm.
We can get very warm.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, this game.
This game with all of its ridiculousness, and we're splitting up. Which oh, look at the tropes that are just falling in. 2 people are going to a secluded area of the campground, basically. 2 other people are going back to go get a bag from somewhere else at another secluded corner of this area, and 1 girl is going to take a bath. Great. We are.
How far is this cabin anyway?
This cabin is the coziest, most romantic love.
This cabin is so cozy and so romantic.
If we ever make it.
Wherever we are.
Play your
Yeah.
card and maybe you will get
Yes, whatever Midwestern mountain range this is.
Stop calling people porn star. I'm starting to think his dad is Ron Jeremy. We might have to look back at the footage.
Yeah. Somebody get on finding his birth certificate.
You have fun with the peanut gallery.
Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta
Fire up the generator. What kind of?
I think Josh was flirting with me.
I don't think Josh was flirting with anybody.
Wait, really?
What? No.
Look at him, scared of her freakiness. And now we're Mike. I think we're gonna leave it with being Mike. I think we'll do that. Look how she walked up and down the stairs without me. If I just stand here, I bet she'll do it a couple more times. Yeah, what do you think, Layman? I think we should go into the woods as Mike, or you think we can call it a stream?
Yeah, I think this seems like a good place to call it a stream.
Yeah, let's call it a stream being Mike, ultimate pretty boy, butt face. Look at him. Look at him with his chiseled features and his lean athlete's body. He is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Like, who would ever want to be with him?
No one. That's who. The funny thing is, Lano, he doesn't want a threesome. She was down with it, and he got scared. So we're gonna leave it with this man who's not as forward-thinking as he pretends. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. I'll be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time playing this from where we left off. Hopefully there'll be a few more jumps for you and not just a, wayward badger. I think that's what that was. I know they said it was a Wolverine, but I can't tell.
That was more likely a badger.
Yeah. And no, exactly. See, Andrea? He's not my type either. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. Or there's too many names that all sound the same. Anyway, I'll be back next week playing this game, and I'll be playing it the following Saturday too. And then come the next Tuesday, not this coming one, we'll be back on Tomb Raider, and we'll figure it out from there. Layman also has some fun coming up on his own Twitch stream that I'm sure he's excited to share.
Yes, tomorrow on my Sunday afternoon stream, I'm going to be starting Alien Isolation. Because, hey, Alien was a great horror movie. Might as well play that game.
It's going to be good. I can say from personal experience. Thank you all so much for joining me. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, here, and YouTube, where you can look at past streams as at Blazy Blake. That's where I'm at. And you should follow Layman on his Twitch stream and on his YouTube as well, because, it's all fun times. Thank you guys so much. Happy October.
And even if you don't follow me, check out my YouTube channel anyway. I have a playlist of all of Blake's streams I've been a part of. So
very cool.
Help us get more exposure.
That's right. Exposure of the good kind, not this winter kind, because that's not fun.
Yeah.
For anyone. So thanks guys so much. Happy October. I hope that it's spooky for everyone in all the best ways. Peace.